They thought that they would wipe out Naoya Inoue.
Inoue, you are a monster? What the fucker? No, you are no monster. You are a Chinese, Japanese turtle.
That power of Inoue comes through, and he gets it done at 11. Dismisses an unengaged Paul.
They said he's just popular because he is a fighter from Japan.
Fighting guys that stand right in front of him, everything went his way. He's at home.
And also believed that could cause the upset of the century.
And on Saturday night, nothing from winning this fight.
However, these guys were just mic warriors because what followed was just pure ruthless aggression.
That destructive, decisive power!
Two from Inoue. This is a fearsome flurry, and he's done it. He's got him with a left for the first time in his career.
In the entire boxing world, only one fighter carries the name of the monster. Only one man has earned it. 31 professional fights, 31 wins, 0 losses. At just 32 years old, he's conquered 5 weight divisions and collected 5 world titles, something no other fighter in history has done at his age. But what makes Inoue different? Well, he doesn't sell fights with his mouth. He doesn't need theatrics or trash talk. He lets his fists do the talking. And when cocky fighters disrespect him, he makes them pay, not with words but with their faces. We've collected the most brutal, humbling moments in boxing history. Arrogant champions who ran their mouths, confident challengers who thought they would beat the best easily. They all learned the same lesson the hard way. And the first victim on the list is Stephen Coolboy Fulton, Ariake Arena, Tokyo, Japan. A sold-out crowd is ready to witness their national hero. But Stephen Coolboy Fulton, he didn't come to Japan to show respect.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things.
The trash talk was loud. The confidence was sky high. Fulton owned the 122-pound division, undefeated, unified, untouchable. He thought the hype around Inoue was just that, but in the fight game, words mean nothing. And Fulton was about to learn that in the worst way possible.
I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me. He's too short.
From the very start, Stephen tried to mount pressure, but Naoya never let those cocky rats get away easily.
Hasn't yet decided to attack. He's just taking a look at him. But trust me, I assure you, once he...
Of course, range will be inch reach advantage. The naturally bigger man, it's on 108.
Just with his movements, Inoue feels that from Fulton, that he's smart. That's the reason why he's not just rushing in there. He doesn't want to walk into anything. Fulton.
To the body from Inoue. Around the guard.
So interesting to see that low lead off like that. Good jab. All night about Fulton's jab. But what about Inoue's jab?
Inoue now goes upstairs with it. And
thought he was clear. Thought he's gonna get on his...
After the first round, it looked as if Fulton was just trying to knock out the air.
The guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first right hand that is able to land. And he comes with it again, and then a 4-punch combination.
Soon, Fulton started to realize the grave mistake he had made. Inoue even mocked his punches.
Heavy blows coming from Inoue.
Fulton steps forward, Inoue backs off. You can see how calm and early on here as he comes with the right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab.
It's the quickness and it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap on his bike. Just trying to avoid shots from now.
You just said it. That speed to...
Let's see if Fulton can turn it around. He needs to...
He wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still being intelligent.
You see the shifting game plan already.
Suddenly, the monster gets unleashed.
There's been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up. Back to the bottom. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw.
He's in range, but he's just sitting there. He's afraid for what's going to come back.
Tough to replicate.
Now, Fulton was just surviving. No counterattacks or offense. He was just clinging to his dear life.
His work rate as the fight has moved around in the early stages, as he comes with his 4th round. He had 11 total punches.
Getting a little physical on the inside. Fulton is standing mid-range, not doing anything. Inoue's beating him to the punch. period boxing.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue. Good combination from Inoue.
A sudden left jab catches Fulton on the nose and he starts to bleed.
Scooter Fulton.
It's not working for him. Fulton's going to have to make some changes. Going to have to make some adjustments.
To be more offensive-minded against the monster.
Like that, you have to change your rhythm up. You have to. Throw feints. Subtle movement left.
Suddenly, Steven tries to make a comeback, but the Japanese monster puts him in his place.
To his right. That's what he has to do.
And a right hand from Inoue. Another
overconfident test, and he'll leave himself available.
Comes a point where the bigger man. Right hand from Inoue. She's landed. As Inoue is another combination.
I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
Sold out arena in Tokyo. The crowd.
So unbelievable how Inoue
is a perfect description of what makes his punching power. It has been the key.
Ooh, split second. Going offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside.
Good right hand. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side. Right
That's when he does.
Yes.
Short check hook. Short check hook that time.
Check hook that time.
Check hook that time as Fulton crossed the threshold. That's a jab for Inoue. There's Fulton on the inside, coming, wrapping around the guard with that right hand. And Inoue comes right back at him. Returns fire immediately.
Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Back to and see how he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap.
He never stops hunting for that knockout. He's always looking for it. Great moments right here that onslaught punches. Right hand, the left hook. The reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is his Fulton has a wide stand to get in and out.
Oh, right hand hurts him! Oh, a huge right hand from the monster! And then he chases him down!
A devastating quick right hand catches Fulton on the chin and he goes to sleep. Somehow, Fulton beats the counts, but now the beast was on the hunt.
Badly, the monster on the attack, trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes, backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue, that destructive, decisive power.
After an onslaught of vicious punches, Fulton goes down, and the monster proves why he's the best in the business. On 18th May 2019, Naoya faced Emmanuel Rodriguez for the WBA and the IBF championship. But before the fight, Emmanuel's coach made a grave mistake by aggressively pushing Naoya's father and coach. The monster was pissed at this. Disrespecting him is a different thing, but once someone touches Naoya's father, it's a shortcut to death.
Series el vencedor se enfrentará a Inoue, es un hombre tremendo, golpeando en la línea de flotación del rival, pero curiosamente es Manny Rodríguez el que ha tomado el centro del cuadrilátero, guardia alta, movimientos de cabeza y de cintura del portón eléctrico hasta el momento Manny Rodríguez. Enfrente tiene uno...
Fíjate, primer detalle, ahí estamos viendo a Manny Rodríguez cómo está mandando, tiene el centro del ring.
Inoue sacándose jab de izquierda, boxeo de alto nivel, de alta escuela, de los mejores sin duda.
This match looked more like a highlight reel, but it was actually Naoya who was just pounding Emmanuel second after second because he was furious at what his team did, and now the poor fighter had to pay for it using his face.
Que iba a ser ambiciosa la noche de hoy, de momento está mal el tremendo poder que tiene.
Rodríguez se disculpa con deportividad, los dos son muy arriba. La guardia alta del Puerto que ir al fallo del rival y después
con el talento, con la velocidad y con la precisión que tiene.
Muy peligroso, ¿no? Inoue, pero un Manny Rodríguez muy centrado y quizá pues con ese trabajo muy
for this fight. Those punches from Inoue. And there's a right two from Inoue. This is a fearsome flurry, and he's got him with a left for the first time in his career.
A quick left-right on Emmanuel's chin shuts down his nervous system, and the fighter is forced to the canvas. However, he quickly gets back up, but now the monster is on the hunt, and there's no escaping that unable to fight the count.
Inoue's waiting.
minutes to go, Jam.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
The referee stops the match, and Naoya gets the revenge for his father's disrespect. But one thing is certain, Antonio Nieves didn't know what he was putting himself against, and thought that Naoya was just another boxer from Japan. So he had to say this about the Japanese monster.
Guys that stand right in front of him, you know, everything went his way. You know, he's at home, lower weight class, so the hype is all behind him. You know, everybody wants to see him win. All the pressure's on him. I have no pressure.
And this wasn't just another opponent stepping up to get knocked out. Antonio Nieves came in with an 18-1 record, battle-tested, proven, dangerous. Nieves was a grinder, a fighter built on endurance, on breaking you down round after round, dragging you into deep water until you drowned. The experts called it a 50-50 fight, a real test for the rising Japanese star, but they didn't know what Inoue already knew. This wasn't going to be a war of attrition. This wasn't going to the scorecards. The monster had studied Nieves. He'd seen the blueprint, and he'd already decided exactly how this night was going to end.
The second most per round of any top fighter in the world, exceeded, of course, underlines the fact that
I think he hides the power behind the jab, like you just mentioned. So
the jab on a classic 1-2. His best punch is his left. He hasn't unfurled that one quite yet. Nieves is quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded already. We've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. He's aware of the jab, so a couple of times.
You see early that his father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power
punch when the monster want him to punch. He's trying to time him to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first.
It's one good hard counter left hand shot.
This is where Inoue has had his
body shot ends the jab, maximum impact, and in round one, now Inoue appears to be everything that we were told he would be.
There's the feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometime with him to land his own shot.
The puncher is obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from
upstairs.
Well, it's not Inoue. He's 115 pounds, and that's a compliment.
That won the first fight for Juan Quesada. It was having his feet flat on the canvas and maximizing the position.
And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now. He's always in position to punch.
Nieves with that hard right hand off the jab. Nieves trying. Well, Inoue, it seemed to
catch him with.
It's a great thing, but I think from what I've seen, they either work extremely well or they implode right before us. It's one or the other.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next in the main event. This has really looked devastating. Make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scores a knockout here,
it looks like Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't with power shots. Nieves trying to slip away, just keeps walking him down, gets him into position.
Suddenly, a vicious blow came out of nowhere.
What you did against Kovalev, when you saw that, you went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
A sudden left hook crashes into Nieves. He never saw it coming. His legs give out, down to one knee. Now, the monster is locked in to take out Antonio.
Nothing other than a left hook to the body if you're Inoue.
Exactly. Don't abandon the body right now.
I don't think you should throw another punch other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. Enough authority to change anything. Another Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward say. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Effective punch in boxing. I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to hook to the body. It will win you more fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by stop.
Arturo Gatti against Leonard Dorin. How many times have Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev?
He knows he has wounded prey in front of him, so he's going to continue to throw that left hook to the body. That's enough. I know he's not dazed in a way like he's but why does he need
over and over and over the sledgehammer left
right hand glued to his side right there? That's back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show, American audience know, yes, I'm a star. I know I'm a star. You're going to see big things from me in the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves.
It's not a contest anymore.
Nieves came in with a record of 17-1-2. His first loss in the last fight was
but also to the head, and it's only going to get worse as this fight progresses.
The nose is bleeding now, and who knows what's going on internally in his ribcage.
Another left to the body.
After barely surviving the barrage of punches and the disrespect by the monster, Antonio's coach sees that it is getting out of hand, so he throws the towel and Naoya Inoue shots another cocky fighter. But Jason Maloney thought he had it figured out. However, believing doesn't mean winning. Everyone knew what Inoue brought to the ring. The destructive power, the lightning speed, the suffocating pressure that closed every gap, erased every escape route. Maloney knew it too, but Maloney had the guts to underestimate the monster.
I believe and I know I can win this fight. And on Saturday night, nothing from winning this fight.
He just thought he'd be different. He wasn't. In the first seconds, both fighters looked confident and tough.
He's got to come in here and get some respect. He's got to do it in a smart way, though. Inoue can put your lights out in a half a second to be who he is. Be explosive, be fast, be quick.
Hold that phone up, hold that right hand up, because I see a left hook coming in there.
Anytime you have an explosive puncher like Naoya Inoue, who's capable of landing either hand. Inoue has so many tools, so many weapons. Nice. Inoue, after Maloney lands a shot of his own. In a shot that changes. Both guys showing some respect, but trying to...
Yeah, you can tell Maloney when Maloney tries to punch.
Punches right there. That's one of the few mistakes that he does make, leaving himself exposed and doesn't get off the line. But I've got to be quick enough, I got to be smart enough, and I got to be strong enough. Oh, nice body shot from Maloney.
That's the work right there in the inside that Maloney has to do.
Both fighters are trading shots, going toe-to-toe, but it wasn't even close. Inoue dominated every exchange, faster, sharper, heavier, and as the bell rang to end the round, the monster wasn't satisfied. This was only the beginning. You could tell Naoya was just warming up. He had no intentions to slow down just yet. He was getting hungrier, more aggressive with every passing second.
Of this scheduled 12-rounder, and Inoue comes out.
I guarantee you right now that Maloney is in his head. Even he's trying to find his, ability, fast twitch muscles, but Inoue's fast twitch muscles are even more than,
since Inoue was last in the ring against suffered fractured right orbital bone early in the fight. But those are some questions, Tim, that...
Of course, but Maloney needs to get close enough to be able to land those shots. You second guess it. Oh, man, nice body.
But Inoue is faster. He's got fast twitch muscles, but Inoue's fast twitch muscles are even more than to get mid-range and in close and left foot if he's going to have a shot to win some rounds in this fight and hopefully win.
Showing you just that.
Did you see how
Maloney was trying to get out of...
Maloney came out swinging, aggressive, confident, landing clean shots. For a moment, it looked like he might have something. The moment lasted 10 seconds. Then Inoue fired back. Lightning combinations, brutal power, shot after shot after shot. Maloney's legs wobbled, his eyes glazed over. All that was left was survival. And against the monster, even that was asking too much.
See it with guys like Tiffy Maloney.
There's that left hook.
Oh, nice left hook.
Got a job to do tonight.
For 12 rounds tonight, they really do want to hurt Maloney each other. Here, keeping up with a win.
Well, he's letting Inoue dictate the pace right now. You see all the bouncing coming from Maloney. I told you he's a rhythm fighter. He likes to fight in the rhythm, and you see the comment.
Nice uppercut there with the right hand from Inoue, but Maloney takes it well. There it is. Once again, the attack, right hand.
Inoue was now controlling everything. The pace, the rhythm, the entire fight. He'd speed up when he wanted, slow down when it suited him. Maloney was just reacting, desperately trying to keep up with the shifting tempo. But keeping up wasn't enough. Inoue connected with sharp combinations that snapped Maloney's head back. Then came the right uppercut, crashing into his jaw with sickening force.
Maloney to process right now. He's thinking, trying to figure out what his next move is, then he gets hit with a 1-2. That's very discouraging.
Look at the calves on Inoue. That's where all...
Manny Pacquiao, Prince Nassim Hamed, some monster. Oh, beautiful double uppercut. Inside, using his strength, and he gets clipped.
He forgot what he came here to do.
Ooh, that Inoue switches up, and now you see the legs of Maloney a little wobbly as he continues with the attack. Big right hand from Naoya.
That right hand hurt him right there. That short right hand hurt him, Bernardo.
There's another short right hand from Naoya. Ooh, big left to the...
Soon, the temperature changed. Inoue had seen enough. He unleashed brutal combinations with bad intentions, ferocious hooks to the body, crushing shots upstairs. His eyes were distant, his feet were heavy. The cocky challenger who thought he could outsmart the monster was now just trying to hear the bell. But the bell wasn't coming fast enough, and Inoue could smell blood in the water.
I have to say, this is real. This guy is real. Watching him in person, how explosive, power to go along with it, and the pressure he's putting on Maloney right now. Maloney is a good fighter. He's a good quality fighter.
From Naoya Inoue, as Maloney counter once again from Inoue as he digs to the body. Nice stick.
He knows his brother as well as anyone.
See, he's being out muscled. I mean, that power and that speed.
He barely flinched, keeping his composure while Maloney wasted his energy, throwing everything he had. Then Naoya starts ducking the highs, slipping under Maloney's desperate swings with insane precision.
Hurt in a way to get some respect and to get himself back in this fight. Inoue is controlling every aspect of the game. I don't care if he's on the outside. It doesn't matter. He's controlling this fight. He's leading. He's countering. He's outspeeding, outquicking, and he has more power than Maloney. How you going to deal with that if you don't open up and try to get some respect?
An answer from Naoya Inoue. Nice right hand. You try to overdo yours and you hit it all
right now. He's a tough kid. He's going to try to fight it out as long as he can. Never been in the ring with.
Nice.
Oh, nice body shot from Inoue, but Maloney found that bad habit.
Home for his right hand occasionally.
There you see the finishing shot. And Andre Ward, I'm Bernardo Osuna. And we talked about the opening. I had watched.
There's always going to be mistakes the fighter makes, but the question is, can the opponent do anything about it? Or if they're going to have the courage to try to risk it?
He right, 27 years old.
Ooh, Naoya Inoue, who's 19-0 with 16 knockouts. But here comes Jason Maloney, who said, if I can get him backing up and crouching and covering up, that's my opportunity.
Inside the trenches, but he needs to be careful because Inoue will set him up.
So when he does try to open up,
as his jab got to its destination before Maloney.
Maloney started pressing forward, throwing punches with actual conviction for once. For a brief moment, it felt like the upset was brewing. But anyone who knew Naoya knew this wasn't over. But he quickly recovers and smashes Jason in the face with a brutal counter. Naoya starts throwing combinations of his own. Fast, vicious, relentless, body shots, headshots, everything landing with bad intentions.
Did you see the shoulder? That was a nice little shoulder roll right there. Turn, boom.
Right. Dominating this fight. He's put on a great performance. He said he would do it, and people expected him to thoughts that. Oh! Shot right there.
Down goes Maloney on a quick counter. And Jason Maloney from down under. Big right hand once again from Naoya Inoue. And Maloney has no choice but to. There's a big left from Naoya Inoue. He follows it up with the right hand. And just the demeanor of Jason Maloney is continuing.
Is screaming that he's in control. And
from Naoya Inoue.
Step up.
Inoue. As Maloney gets caught with another left hook as he leads his jab. But he lands cleanly there with that right.
He starts holding on to Naoya for dear life, clinching desperately like some amateur getting destroyed at the gym.
For the rest of his career.
Well, you got to do the math. How many rounds? Where is he at? What type of fight is he fighting? He's not fighting a fight where he's just missing big shots that could possibly.
Yes, he is.
That inflammation over the left eye against Leonardo Baez. So the twins have been through a lot at the hospital tonight at the hands of Naoya Inoue.
And Tim, I love what you said again in that last round. You know, some may say, well, hey, Maloney's still in the fight. Don't look to stop it, but you got it.
Ooh, nice uppercut from Inoue.
That's all it takes. Sports about inches. Oh,
look at that deep
Maloney.
Well, he took the first 2 minutes off, but here comes the onslaught of Inoue following a triple.
Imagine that's unnerving for a fighter. It's tough to deal with.
There's that stick, and around 7. Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue, and Maloney is down and hurt.
6, 7, 8.
It's over. It is over. Halloween night knocks out.
Then out of nowhere, a massive right hand exploded onto Maloney's eye. His whole body shut down. The nervous system scrambled. He crumbled to the canvas. The referee rushed in and started counting, but everyone in the arena already knew. Nobody gets up from a shot like that. Nobody. Naoya retains his WBA and IBF bantamweight titles in the 7th round with a KO. After that, Naoya would go on to continue his streak, defeating opponents like Paul Butler, who had a staggering record of 34 wins with only 2 losses.
That power of Inoue comes through, and he gets it done at 11. Dismisses an unengaged Paul.
Now, Naoya Inoue has 32 wins under his belt with no losses at all, and people are still waiting for the person to defeat a monster. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment.